Hello friends! We're going to do a contouring and highlight video right now. So I've already prepped my face with the Probe Strimer, the VFX Probe Strimer, Strobe Primer, which I absolutely love. And then I've got the eye primer on, and I already put on my favorite foundation, VFX Pro Camera Ready Foundation. It's 01. Vanilla is the color that I'm wearing. And so I've got those three things on. I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back. Let's see, hair tie. So I can show you really well how I'm gonna do the next step of highlight and contouring. So I'm gonna take my concealer, which is, this is 03 Light Ivory Liquid Concealer. I'm just gonna grab my littler mirror here too. And I'm going to put this under my eyes and then straight down. And then I'm going to fill in this triangle, just feathering it out. So right now I'm covering any like darker circles under my eyes. I'm also brightening up the whole like inner portion of the cheekbone, which begins my highlight of my face. I'm gonna do the same side, or same thing to the other side. Under my eye and then straight down. And then I'll feather that out. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a couple other places on my face to highlight it. So anywhere where the sun, if it's naturally shining on you, where it would hit you. So I'm gonna do above my Cupid's bow. I'm gonna do a little oval on my chin. This is gonna highlight my face in any lighting and just make it really natural and pretty. I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, do a little circle on the tip of my nose. And then the last spot that I do, well, I guess there's two more. I'm gonna do just a little on my forehead. I kind of do 3 lines like that, and then you can just feather it out a little bit if you want. You're gonna blend this all in so it all look natural. And then in just a minute, I will brighten up my eyelids because I have nothing on them right now. But right now I'm just going to do a little bit of blending. I don't do the whole thing with my finger, but I use the little sponge and kind of blend out the edges here so it blends right into my foundation. And then around my eyes, just like whatever you prefer. I feel like I can be really gentle under my eyes. And then sometimes I take the sponge, the little like tip part, and I'll look up and just press in that concealer. It blends in so beautifully. It's really easy to use this makeup. Okay, now I'm gonna blend in the rest of it. It just leaves like a little glow, a little highlight. When you pull all your makeup together, it's gonna look really natural. All right, I've got my highlight on. I've already started to brighten up my face and just help it to have that youthful glow, beautiful glow. So what I'm gonna do next, real quick, is use my transparent setting powder. This goes on clear, and I'm just gonna put it on where I just did the concealer so it sets and it's not gonna move around and not get in my creases. I'm actually gonna do my nose too because I tend to crease on the corner, there on the sides of my nose. So I personally like to set that as soon as possible. Okay, I've set that. I'm gonna add a little concealer on my eyelids now to brighten them up. Okay, and then I'm gonna set that with pressed translucent powder as well. Okay, so my first step of highlighting is done. I will go back when all my makeup's done and add some shimmer highlights to it. But basically this is a great base to just start lightening up and brightening my face. So I'm gonna use contour stick now. This one is awesome. I was afraid of it at first, but it really blends in beautifully. It's quite amazing how people come up with this stuff to like play off of lighting and everything to make your face look more structured. That's what this will do. It'll make your face look a little more structured, show a little bit more shadowing, also trim off a couple pounds off of your face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right underneath my cheekbone. You can kind of see where I divot right there. So if you take, let me show you. If you take a pen or a brush and you can like start at your eye, roll it down and it'll go up first on your cheekbone and then you'll feel it when it goes down and it kind of divots. So you're gonna make a line kind of diagonally like that with the contour. You can also go like this and do the fishy face, but sometimes that gets you like way low. So you just kind of want to know where your cheekbone ends and the contour is going to go right underneath your cheekbone. So I'm going to go ahead and add a line. When you're new to this, you can do like thinner lines and practice the blending, but it really didn't take me long and I'm really new to contouring. It didn't take me long to start doing a fatter line because it's really cool just the dimension you can make in your face. Okay, so you don't want to come down too far in. So I stopped just about there. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw a line down and then draw out my jawbone or my jawline. Just like that. I'm going to do a little bit under my lip. Okay, and then I'm going to do along the side of my nose before I highlighted the bridge of my nose, and now this is kind of like on the side. You can really, I've seen girls just like make their noses look so much thinner if you need that. I have a pretty straight bridge down my nose already, but like I said, I do it because it adds dimension. And I like that. Okay, so you've seen I've gone in here and I've gone down. I'm just gonna make like a little triangle right there and fill that in. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do around my face. If you have a more rectangular face, you might wanna do this to create more of an oval. My face is pretty oval already, but I do have some like just different squiggly lines, and so I'm just gonna put a little of this like up here. It's gonna also look like I've been out in the sun a little bit, like a little bit of sun got me. I got a little bit of color. I can always use that. Okay, this looks crazy and scary at first, I'm sure. Just wait until we blend it in. It will be good. Okay, get my sponge and start blending. The formulation in that stick is just really creamy, so it blends in really well. When I blend my jawline, I kind of bring it down a little bit because I'm starting to create a shadow and a stronger jawline, and it's okay to have the shadows like blending into underneath your neck. I would rather that than bring it up my face. I don't want all the shadow everywhere on my face. I don't think I can do this left-handed. I'm not that skilled. So the key is to not be nervous, just to blend, blend, blend. I know how it is. When I first started doing this, I got nervous. Okay. I don't want to forget underneath my lip, right? Dot, 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 blend, blend, blend. Starting to create those shadows. All right, around my face, dotting it. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit into my hairline a little bit because I could use a little extra color there. Got little baby hairs and a lot of skin showing right there, so I'm gonna blend that in. I have really fair skin, and even though that contour stick seems kind of dark, it's really great that it blends so well. And it can give me a little bit of color like I've been out in the sun. My hair looks kind of crazy right now. It's like getting it out of the way. All right, so I'm just gonna keep blending until I feel like I'm liking what I'm seeing. If you feel like you've got a little extra, you know, your sponge, you take a clean part of your sponge and like dot it off. I'm gonna get a little closer here, closer look with my mirror. Okay, starting to look like I've just gotten a little sun on my face. You can see the shadows that are starting to come through my face. Blending is key. I always have a very blended look. Okay, I am going to leave my hair like this for one last second because if you want to, you can kind of use this contour stick to create a look like your neck's a little thinner. You'd put lines on about here, like almost to like the edges, but in a little bit. And then when you blend that out, it just like creates shadows so that your neck looks just a little thinner. And I just kind of dot it, blend it, and also send it back a little bit to blend in. Because I don't want any lines anywhere. I want everything to look very blended and natural. Okay, that is the like how-tos and the steps of the first like contouring for sure, and then the first steps of highlighting. And I will do a part 2, what happens when I get the rest of my makeup on and how I bring out the highlight here with some more shimmer, some more pretty glow. So look for part 2. Thanks guys, bye.